I always thought that I would succeed somehow, but you don't, well, you don't think it's going to be like this. I mean, I certainly didn't think it was going to be like this.
There's a ferry! There's a ferry! There's a ferry! Oh my God!
Get on my left.
He's being called the new James Dean, but James Dean died in a car crash at age 24. And 25-year-old Luke Perry doesn't like the comparison.
I think that sort of, in a way, if they make the association strong enough, I'll have to pay the price for the fact that he checked out early. And I don't want to, you know. I hope to be still working when I'm 30 and 40 and 50 and forever how long I want to. I think when I can no longer fulfill that James Dean fantasy for them, they'll look and get it from someone else and I'll be gone.
2 years ago, actor Luke Perry was more concerned with shoveling asphalt for a road crew in Los Angeles than in dealing with fame and fortune. But that was before Dylan McKay. Dylan is Perry's highly sexy and totally vulnerable bad boy character on the Fox Network's primetime soap Beverly Hills 90210, the nation's #1 show among teenagers. Each Thursday night, millions of teens hang up their phones to watch the latest exploits of the coolest, richest, and most gorgeous high school clique this side of Rodeo Drive. On this show, nothing is out of bounds. Topics that many parents have trouble talking to their kids about are routine fare. But the show's hottest topic, receiving some 5,000 pieces of mail per week, is Luke Perry. He has soared to a first among equals status in the show's ensemble cast, surpassing even the popularity of the show's lead and his best friend, Jason Priestley. It's been scenes like this that have led the press to tag him too cool for school and top throb. Another of Perry's concerns these days is how to avoid the flash-in-the-pan fate of previous teen heartthrobs. Appearing recently on the pages and the covers of more mainstream magazines is a start to a more enduring career. But Perry knows that ultimately it won't be the number of magazine covers that will make or break him. It will be his talent.
Come on, it's like going to class. I'll walk you.
Oh!
There's a wall there. It's okay, they throw them up.
Okay, so now this is your class. Where's your class?
All these different ones,
all
actually.
Of these
we
different
go to.
ones.
Yeah, I did my one of my first scenes right in there. The one where you first ever seen me, we shot right in here.
How nervous were you then?
Not as nervous as I am now. Pretty nervous.
What was your school like in comparison to this?
My school was really small. I went to a very small high school, about 400 people.
It was here in Fredericktown, Ohio, population 2,300, that Coy Luther Perry III was raised by his stepfather and mother, with whom he is still very close. Sometimes the modest surroundings of his hometown feel very far away.
I felt weird, the first time my mother ever saw me step out of a limousine. I felt very, I felt a little guilty, maybe. I don't know. I felt a little strange. There's a little bit of uncomfortability that goes with having people who've known you all your life, certainly before any of this ever happened. I'm afraid they'll look at me and say, well, that's not him. And it is me, because I don't change who I am for what I'm doing.
Are you shocked at the kind of attention you're getting?
But back in rural Ohio, the opportunities to sow seeds of celebrity were greatly outnumbered by the opportunities to sow seeds of corn. And a young Luke Perry had never stopped dreaming.
No, I didn't think the guy I was going anywhere. I want to do something with my life. When my time here is up, I don't want to look back and see that I didn't do anything. And by that I mean I didn't have any effect on anything else. I see a lot of people that let their life happen to them, and I want to happen to my life. I don't want my life to happen to me.